Hey, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me take the sunnies off. I want to thank you, Eye to Eye, for checking out Sway's Universe. And I appreciate it. We got so many videos we want you to see, so push that notification button for me. Do it now and enjoy the video. Peace.
This is Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Shade 45. Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. Home of the real, have the B. Home of the real.
Let them know early right now.
Home of the trill, have the B.
Talk about it.
Home of the truest, have the B.
Talk about it.
Ain't no pretending up here, man. That's why we do what we do. That's why they come when they come. And that's why we only select the real to come up here and hang out with us.
Only facts.
Sometimes you see a lot of folks that doing that what they call a media run. And you know it's happening because the internet is flooded with 10 different people asking the same person the same questions.
In the same outfit.
Wearing
the picture.
The same outfit.
Paint the picture.
With us, we say, nah, we pass on that.
Change your shirt, your sweatshirt, your cap, your fitted something. Be different when you come up here.
Make it special. Because it's special to be here. You don't just get up here. You got to have play. You have to lay down the groundwork. Like this young man that's just up here right now, Heather B.
Hey.
Talk about it.
He been putting it down for years.
Hey.
Youngest of the camp days.
Hey, Boosie Badazz.
Boosie Badazz.
Yeah.
For my thugs.
Yeah.
Remember all these hit?
Get them right. Sway, get them right. Let them know.
Super Bad, the return of Boosie Badazz. Y'all don't remember this?
That's
Get them
excellent.
right.
Incarcerated. You don't remember that?
Get them right.
Touchdown to cause hell. Y'all don't remember that.
Woo!
I love it.
And now he's back. Our homie Boosie Badazz is here, man. Dude look good too, man.
He did.
We were spending some time together when you first got out back in the day.
Yeah.
And then I haven't seen you. I just been seeing money posted everywhere, man.
Yeah. I'm kind of flashy.
You kind of flashy.
Yeah,
Boosie.
coming up, I ain't really had much, so I got to put it in their face. Who put it in my face? You know, so. But it's motivation at the same time. You know, I'm trying to motivate people like, come up in my situation that if Boosie made it, anybody can make it.
Anybody can make it.
You just gotta have faith and believe in yourself, really.
I like when you even talked about the what do you call the money phone. You talked about your reasons. It wasn't a knock against Jay-Z, but
yeah, you know how people they twist my words, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Jay-Z. I'm a fan of his music. I'm a fan of his hustle. I was just saying that everybody attacking me in my DMs about the money thing when Jay said it. I hadn't heard the album.
Yeah.
But I was just saying that, like, where I'm from down south, if Boosie put money to his ear, they gonna put money to their ear. If Jay-Z tell them not to put money to their ear, they're not gonna do that. That's all I was saying where I'm from.
Where you from, they take cues from Boosie Badazz.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, and people was like, he's dissing Jay. Nah, why would I diss Jay, I was just saying facts,
Right.
Like that. Where I'm from, it's a fab. It's like, like that's what those youngsters do.
Yeah.
And people were saying, coming saying that they shouldn't do that, but like some youngsters are 14, 15 years old, and that 5,000 they put to their ear, it's like 5 million to them.
Right.
So I'm not gonna tell them not to put it to their ear at all, because it's just a fun thing. It's not. It's not
that serious.
It's not that serious. It's just a fun thing, and and it's motivating them. If they can take pictures and put money to their ears, it's motivating them youngsters. And I was just saying, where I'm from, the shots won't be called like that to change something that's going on like that.
Got it. That's your power.
So what's the next level though to the money phone? That's what I interpreted what he was saying as, okay, we did money phones.
Yeah.
Now we doing something. Now we headed to the next level.
Right.
What would be the next level? Like
I'm not sure, Jay-Z on the level where his money can't fit on his
that's a different.
he'll have to put a whole damn bank behind him.
Investments.
Hold a building up to your ear, and that's a bank.
How important are investments to you? I think
investments are important. I hope people looking at me. I invest in real estate. I brand a lot of stuff too with my name on it. So I hope people not just looking at something to the ear. I hope people looking at my hustle and my grind and my struggle too.
Right.
So all of it mixed together. It's not based on one thing.
Yeah, I get it.
I have some stuff that Might not be as positive, you know, but you know, I might have some negatives, but I got positive stuff about me too.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't perfect, but you know,
It's a balance.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. Is that true about I know you talked about this stuff, but you ain't been here, Boosie Badazz.
Yeah.
Your son on his birthday.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't so mad at it.
Yeah.
Even though it was a joke, right?
Yeah.
But what is wrong with a father introducing their teenage son to sex like that? I have people who fathers took their sons to break their virginity.
Yeah.
You know, and they talked them through it and wanted them to do it a certain way. Is it something wrong with that, you think? Or did you
well, really, I was clowning. You know,
Okay.
I was clowning, but I know he didn't got R6 before.
Okay.
So, you know, really, I was just clowning, let him know I'm going to bring you something, just clowning, and it went out of control. But at the same time, you know, I educate my son on sex.
Okay.
You know, my son is 14 years old. He lives in Baton Rouge, one of the most highly populated AIDS populations in the country. You know, I showed my son how to put on a condom. You know, I talk to my sons about sex. You know,
when you showed him, how did you show him?
I took his hand and I took his hand and I
Okay.
told him how to roll it back.
Okay.
On his, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I educate him on that. I'm real in tune with my sons like that. You know, and I want to be in tune with them like that. You know, because and then if you don't talk to these kids, you know, they gonna be lost, or the streets will teach them. You know, so
And they ain't got the streets ain't got no mercy.
the streets ain't got no mercy for them, man. So I was, you know, I got a bond with my sons. You know, I'm not leading my sons to fake dreams and fake profits. I'm building bosses. I'm building businessmen who gonna take my legacy and control it. So you know, I gotta have them. I gotta have them smart sexually. I gotta have them smart financially and any other. And that's up to a daddy to do. You know, especially with a boy. A mother can't do what a daddy can do with a boy.
Right.
So you know, I rock like I said in the song I got. My son said, you know, Daddy, I just got some head. I'm like, oh, you fucking not, nigga. You know, it's just a bond we got. You know, you. I feel like if he 14, 50, you real won't know what your kids doing sexual active. You know, if not, they're gonna be lost. Man.
They're gonna be lost.
So then, what does a conversation sound like with a daughter? Because a lot of times
The daughter is different.
Yeah.
Everybody, a daughter is totally different.
Right.
A daughter and a son is different. I raise my sons different than I raise my boys. You know, I raise my girls. I raise my girls with respect. I raise my girls to not be infatuated with what your son got. You know what I'm saying? So I raise my girls with respect. I got straight A students, but I raise my boys different. Kind of raise my boys like my daddy raised me. You know, we don't like police. My sons will tell you that if a police came here and asked him his name, he will not answer. I just raised them. Everybody got different parenting.
Right.
Like people criticize certain people, but some people don't even talk to their kids. You know, they don't even know what sex their kids like.
Oh.
You know,
That's
no,
true.
I'm serious.
That's real. They don't know.
Wow.
I'm serious. And when they get 19, 20, you don't know. You know, if you haven't taught your son physically about sexual things like that, you know, 18, 19, 20, he might have AIDS.
So that if your daughter wanted to go to, say, Amber Rose's Slut Walk,
Yeah.
would you be okay with that?
If she was grown. If she was grown and, you know, providing for herself and things like that, once you're grown, you're grown. But as far as now, I call the shots. And you're not going to a slut walk.
Okay, Boosie Badazz. Go ahead, DB.
I'm just curious because I mean you're free to raise your children however you feel fit. But when you said that your son doesn't like police, so then what do you tell him about times when you know somebody, if they get robbed, most of people's instincts would be to go to the cops or go to law enforcement of some sort. If their car gets stolen, you know, just something of that nature. If there's a crime committed against somebody, most people would think, okay, first thing to do is call the cops. So then what would you tell him in certain scenarios like that?
We don't call the cops.
Under no circumstances.
No, we handle our business in the streets.
All right. Okay, there you go, DB. Now, you got this upcoming album,
Yeah.
BooPac.
Yeah.
BooPac.
Yeah.
And that's a play on your name, And Tupac.
Yeah.
Somebody, Boosie, that I spent a lot of time with in my younger years.
Yeah.
Listening to that man just preach to us as young men and tell us what we can expect from the law, what we can expect from in our community, what we should aim for in our community, so on and so forth. Music reflected that. His life reflected that. He had a lot of imperfections.
Right.
You know, he's done time. He did time, all of those things. But he's fought for injustice.
Right.
Early on. How do you see yourself in comparison to him as a person and him as an artist?
As an artist, I just feel we touch people. You know, Tupac the only artist ever made me shed a tear. And when I go to concerts every weekend, people crying for me. You know, people crying saying I touched them. It's like I'm a part of their family. Tupac made me want to rap. He made me want to speak my ghetto story and not be ashamed of it. You know, so a lot of people in my era didn't grow up on Tupac. They grew up on me.
Yeah.
And so when I go out, you know, people tell me I'm they Tupac. You know, even they mamas be like, "You damn near close to him. Why you touch me with that music?" You know, so I just feel like certain parts through me, Tupac music, the real music that touches people. I'm one of the people who make that kind of music. And a lot of that music is gone now. So then my fans kept pressuring me. They've been pressuring me for 2 years. Name the album BooPac. But I didn't want to do it at first because so many people was going with the Pac thing.
Thing. Well, it almost, for Pac fans, it would feel almost sacrilegious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
how he gonna do it when Troy Ave did it?
Right.
New Pac.
Right.
Remember that? Man,
Yeah.
You know, people, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, man, why he calling himself that?
Yeah.
You know, what is it? You know, and then as a Tupac fan, doing the research on it, okay, I can see where the parallels are in regards to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get backlash.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be hella controversy, but that's all a part of the game until you go buy that double disc and you listen to it. Then your opinion will say well before you talk.
I know it's hard to pick out from the body of his work because Pac got so much. But what would you say was the most influential Pac song for you? Like that just made you go, yeah, that's that dude right there.
Yeah, and the one that made you tear.
Nah, the first song I really fell in love with, what I knew word for word, was Brenda's Got a Baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. But you were like super young when that came out, right?
Yeah, but I knew the whole song. I remember the video.
Yeah.
And I was a Tupac fan, you know. He touched me with his music. You know, he always touched me with his music. Every song he touched me with his music. His Dear Mama record, you know, that really touched me.
Yeah.
But
Brenda's Got a Baby was the first one.
Yeah, that really because I was going through that in my hood, like, you know, 11, 12-year-olds pregnant, you know, they uncles fucking them, you know, that's normal where I'm from.
Damn. Yeah. Well, that's kind of normal.
All around,
that's
unfortunately.
Across the board.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's probably
that was what was really happening.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it touched me. You know, all the other people was out. They was making music. I couldn't really tone into it because I didn't know about the flashy lifestyle. I didn't know about things like that. I really knew about that pain. And when he would speak that pain, you know, it would touch me, man. You know, I would go in my room and listen to it when I get mad. My mom even used to come take my CD, you know.
Wow, she used to take your Pac CD?
Yeah, she used to take my No. She took my Me Against the World tape.
That's like a real punishment.
Okay. Man, Boosie Badazz is here, man. I want to play America's Most Wanted. Can we play that?
Yeah, you can play it.
All right. Sway the Morning, Shade 45.
Yeah.
We're going to take your calls.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.